And they're off in the Maker's Mark Mile. There goes Fantastic again, right out for the early lead. Here comes Northern Invader from the far outside, and Silent Heart is there in between that pair. Northern Invader moves up, takes the lead just before the entrance to the first turn. Fantastic again is toward the inside in second. Silent Heart stacks up to the outside in third. Carl Spackler, a lane off the rail, is fourth. A half-length Integration toward the inside in fifth. Then a gap of 2.5 more lengths. Trickery is sixth, and Grand Aspen is last of the 7. 23.67 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. Northern Invader clear with the lead against the rail up the backstretch and leads it by 2.5 lengths. Silent Heart second, a length and a half. Fantastic again is third by 3/4 of a length. Carl Spackler is fourth up on the outside. Gap of 2 more lengths. Integration goes fifth, 3/4 of a length, joined by Trickery. Grand Aspen is last as the field works through an opening half mile in 48.06 seconds. On to the far turn they go. Northern Invader, the leader, still leads it by a length and a half. A Silent Heart is second outward from the rail, 3/4 of a length. Carl Spackler now picks up the chase, goes to the far outside as Fantastic again looks to the inside. Integration still fifth, Trickery sixth, Grand Aspen last. Carl Spackler is moving on the outside off the far turn. Carl Spackler coming forward for the lead. Northern Invader now second, Silent Heart third. Fantastic again is fourth toward the inside. Integration, then Trickery toward the outside. Carl Spackler, a widening 5-length lead. Integration is second. Trickery goes to third. The Maker's Mark Mile. It is all Carl Spackler and Flavian Pratt. Integration second, close for third. Trickery or Northern Invader in a time of 1 minute 36.56 seconds.
Back and perhaps better than ever at the age of 5, Carl Spackler, after picking off 2 Grade 1s last year between Saratoga and right here at Keeneland, puts on a brilliant display in the Grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile. Tracked off the pace, and when Flavian Pratt asked him to go, his turn of foot and his late speed was too much for the rest of this group. An open length win in the Grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile for E5 Racing and their Carl Spackler.